got a story that we wanna hear. Come to our podcast today. We the full of fools, full of fools, full of fools, full of fools.
What's up, everybody? Want to thank you for tuning in to Former Fools Podcast. I'm your main man, comedian Sean Monroe, and I will be guest hosting this episode, this podcast of Former Fools. And this is a very special podcast. He said we do which one is the I think that was the applause. I could have been wrong if it sound crazy out there. But we're here to celebrate the founder of Former Fools. And today is his birthday. Mr. Andre. When I did this, people, just want everybody to know everything cool. But happy birthday, bro.
I appreciate that, my brother. I appreciate that. Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
Happy birthday, bro.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Scorpio season. Giving up to all of the Scorpios that's out there, that's watching. We definitely on the move. Y'all know don't nobody come through like us. You know how we do it. Also, my brother that is the guest host, his birthday just passed. So I want to tell you happy birthday as well. And then we got another birthday also, which is in the back scene. She ain't seen much. But Carissa, you watching, know we sending out a special happy birthday to you. And we hope that you enjoyed your birthday as well as you, Sean Monroe.
I hope you enjoy your day. I don't know which camera, but if y'all could see this brother right now, did it. He did it. I don't that's why I'm looking around, because I want them shots. If y'all could see this brother right now, man, listen. You killed the game. You killed the game. Happy birthday to you, bro.
Man, I appreciate that. That's big, man. I appreciate it.
So look, we finna jump right into it, and what it is, you know, I think it's great for the audience to be able to just know a little bit more about you, who you are, where you come from. Why was this podcast so important to you? I mean, to begin with, Former Fools. Why did this matter?
Well, I've been wanting to do podcasting for a while. Talking has always been a strong point in my life. And it's always, I like to obtain information, whether new, different opinions. I've always liked to do that. And then coming up with the name Former Fools is, throughout our life, we all have been fools at one point in time. We all have
foolish.
Absolutely. And we all have done things foolish. But the difference in then and now is I'm a former fool. When I became when I noticed that I was a fool, I took wiser and better decisions on not being a fool anymore. So I stepped my game up, became more conscious, more awoke to things that's going on and happening around me. So, I mean, what better way? And then it's just catchy, bro. You hear that Former Fools. I mean, it's catchy.
But you really care.
Absolutely. This is
I know
my
you care.
passion.
I know you care. I know you care. I know you care. I know you care.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know you care. Book bag giveaways. What are some of the things that in the community?
So I'm real big on my community. Like, no matter where I was, now I'm here in Rockford, but born and raised in Chicago. In my community, my young people have always been an inspiration to me, have always been something that I look at and like, man, they deserve better. So if I had the opportunity to do it, I give back. So some of the things that I've done in the community, I started a Big Brother mentoring program.
I remember that when we went to Chinatown.
Facts.
Yeah.
Took the kids out to the movies, and we went on a boat ride. And then what's crazy is man, my homie Carissa, my program manager and director, her son was actually a part of one of those things.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. And now he's a grown man. And I can say that event and others that he participated in. I mean, he's an outstanding young man, very smart. So that's one of the things. Mentoring, give away book bags, school supplies, uniforms. One of the things that I really do and that I really like is I used to, but here in Rockford it's been kind of hard. But I would go around from street to street and I would block the street off and I would give the kids a safe place to play, to have fun and enjoy life.
I remember that.
Absolutely.
I remember that. So it's a lot of things outside of that you done that I know firsthand.
Facts.
Because I was there.
Absolutely.
So when it came to the community, Kanika Jenkins.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You were a major part of that whole movement. From what I remember when nobody was down there, and I was in your house when you left your house. Like, I'm finna go down there.
Absolutely.
I remember that.
Absolutely, because when I heard about that, me having daughters, as everybody that knows me know, I have 5 daughters now. But at the time, I only had 4 daughters. But I have daughters, and when that incident happened, it kind of triggered something in me, man, to just stand up and be a voice for that young lady, man. And and it was actually my first time actually stepping out and advocating.
Down there.
Yeah, I was down. Like you said, you was one of them
there.
people that was at my house when this transpired, and you saw me taking coolers of water.
I remember when
T-shirts, making late nights.
Yeah,
T-shirts.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I remember when that happened, and I remember as I started seeing it grow and grow and grow and grow, I was like, damn. I always said, been able to say with my heart, like, damn, my homie did that.
And you know what's crazy though? A lot of people have had arguments with me. Well, I don't argue because I mean, I'm at the point in my life I don't give a damn how you feel or nobody. My facts is my facts. It's so a lot of people will have controversy on, who was out there? That's not neither here nor there, but as we both know, I stood my ground and I stood it well when I was there. Absolutely.
Man, that was crazy.
Yeah, and it blew up, man. It blew up. We even, tried to take it down to Washington, D.C. And here is, let me tell you what's so crazy. And it's crazy that we're doing this show because this is when we went down to Washington, D.C. In 2017 is when this happened on my birthday down to Washington, D.C. to fight on behalf of the injustice.
Yeah, that was nuts. It was good though. It was good.
Absolutely, man. And I don't take nothing away from it, man. It was an awesome experience. You learn. I learned. I was able to figure things out. I was able to see things from the back scene. I was able to actually firsthand see that real people that stands for Black people can be bought. I was able to see that. I was able to see that with my own. So it kind of opened me up to a wide range of awareness, man, because what was happening in our community, so much we sit and we think like, man, is this really happening? Is folks being bought off to not stand for our communities no more?
Cheek and all that.
Yeah, and it's absolutely happening. It's absolutely happening. I can, like I said, anything that is shared from my mouth. It's factual. Things that has happened and that has occurred. Nothing that I'm going to lie and make up on anything or anybody. But I've seen it. I've seen our community get bought out. I've seen it and I witnessed it.
So you notice an extreme difference in your neighborhood from when you was, let's say, a kid to now? You notice the obvious changes?
Oh, man, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, even so.
Or what some would say are obvious changes.
So let me say this. Even being woke and seeing so much happen in these communities, in these African American communities, and we piggyback off of so much is happening in these communities that people are not addressing. Like I said, they turning the other cheek. They not taking this as a serious issue. Coming from a person that lived in this community, experienced trauma from this community, experienced mental illness from these communities. So even to go from
Hold on, I'm gonna stop you right there, and that's my bad. I'm stopping you right there because this conversation, this is
right.
unrehearsed, so we just talking, right? Because I'm Sean Monroe, first time hosting a podcast with my homie, so I'm like, okay, but you say mental health and trauma. I think those are two big things in our community that we don't talk about, or
Absolutely.
that people kind of, because like when, you know, it's funny because you hear kids using words these days like, I have anxiety. And you like, you got anxiety. You should have went to school with me. No, I'm for real though.
No, facts.
And we couldn't come home and tell our parents, I have anxiety.
Right.
My mama got
Absolutely.
anxiety.
Now they have it in school where the kids have stress days, where
That's
they can
crazy.
take off and have a.
I mean,
excuse.
I think it's good, but saying all that to say this, man, when we grew up in a time it was a little rougher.
Absolutely.
But do you believe those rough times? That's what is traumatic. What's some of the, if you don't mind?
Oh man, listen, I'm open. Like I said,
what's some of the
I'm gonna tell you, and this.
Because the word is, it can mean anything to anybody. So I want to know,
Absolutely.
what does that mean to you?
Absolutely. I'm gonna take a drink of water because I'm gonna explain something to you, right? So check it out. In our community,
My bad. Because that's why a lot of people don't respect a lot of people in this arena, because a lot of these kids, the people that be talking to them not from where they from.
Right, and they can't.
He know you don't know what he talking about.
Right, facts. But I'm gonna tell you this, and this is happening, and I'm glad to be able to sit here and get this interview because, like you said, this is a sensitive topic, and a lot don't like to talk about it. But this is me coming out now. Mm-hmm. This is me letting go. This is me being free of all. I mean, I did get help, but this right here is me letting go. And I'm going to tell you what I mean by me letting go. In our community, we experience so much mental trauma. And I'm only going to speak for myself. And I know that it's many out there that probably have experienced the same thing. I come from a mother that was on drugs. Hold on.
Go ahead. And I'm sorry I keep saying hold on.
No, absolutely.
Now when you say, and I'm just asking.
Okay.
When you say your mother was on drugs.
Absolutely.
We talking about a little reefer? Because everybody used to smoke weed. Everybody used to smoke. You know, you just smell funniness in the house, and everybody was smoking reefer.
Well,
you talking about reefer?
No, man. And no.
What
crack. Crack. She was
Your mother.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And I was one of those
Hold on, I'm sorry. You don't care about what your family might. So your family watching this right now, you don't care what they think about what you're saying? Putting family secrets out there?
Let me tell you, here's the thing. I'm so at peace with myself that I don't give a damn what nobody say. This is my truth. I'm walking in my truth. So many people in your family or anybody else, they scared to walk in their truth, so they can't talk about it. They don't want you to talk about it because they don't want you to walk in that truth. You know what I'm saying? But me, I walk. Listen, I've got help. I overcame that. I'm able to walk. So whoever feel any kind of way, it's because of their hiding from their own truth. They don't want to walk in their own truth. So I don't give a damn if it makes. I mean, I don't mean to say it like that, but
No,
I mean to say it like that. I don't give a damn how it make anybody feel, because this is my truth, and this is me letting go of what have held me captured for so long. What has held me captured for so long. This is me letting go, you know. So I experienced these things, but I'm one of the ones who got help for it. I'm one of the ones who seek help and didn't run from it. You know what I'm saying?
Did you? Okay, I'm sorry. How did you know? Would you say crack cocaine? How did you know your mother was on crack cocaine? Like what type of like how did you know that? You know, and what? Okay.
Listen. I'm gonna say this though. She's free of drugs right now. But I want to make that clear. Yes, absolutely.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
She's free of drugs, and I want to make this little joke, you know, and then I will go back to it. But look, so check it. You know how I was one of them kids, right? That pray. I was church guy. I was a church fanatic. Prayed for my mama to be in church every time. And when I got in church, I was like, God, this is what I prayed for. This is what I prayed for. Take her up out of this church. You know what I'm saying? So that was one of the little jokes. But no, yes. Listen, bro. I was young. I was what they was considered a mama's boy. I was with her at times where she did these drugs. I was with her at times where she did different things for drugs. She put listen, and this is facts. I'm sorry. She put trauma on me because she had me doing things at a young age. As far as maybe going to take $5 out of my auntie purse and shit for, you know, and I'm going to do that. And guess what? Guess what that's doing? That's creating a monster in me because it's creating a thief.
It's molding who you are as a person.
So, I mean, these are things that happens in our black communities, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that have experienced these things. I can take you to, and I'm talking about being 4 years old, and can take you to a spot where my mom used to do it. I can take you directly to the apartment, and we're talking about at the age of 4 years old. And this is trauma. This is a mental. Listen, for a 4-year-old kid to experience seeing their mom do drugs and seeing the person that they love allow some kind of substance to take a hold of them to the point where they're not conscious of what they're doing around their kids. That's a mental problem that is going on in our community, even still to today. It might not be cocaine. Today's society, it might be pills. Parents is around and doing these pills around their kids, and their kids seeing them have an out-of-body experience.
Peeled up.
Yeah, and that's a mental issue. That's a mental problem. And instead of us facing it, we run from it. That's the truth. Instead of us facing it, we run from it. But I got help, man, because it weighed down on me, man. I would, and even today, like, I believe that me and my mom don't even have a relationship because.
So, and not my bad, but I was just about to ask you that, like, how do you think that affected the relationship between you and your mother? Like, so you grew up watching your mother.
Yes, do drugs. And
I mean, like, Well, like you say, don't nobody talk about that.
No.
Everybody listen to Brenda Got a Baby, but nobody ever interviewed the baby. Did the baby die and Brenda got a baby? Up next, the baby.
Hey, and I'm talking.
But nobody, everybody know crack, but nobody ever talked to the kid, to the parents who ended up on crack. Because we were how many years in from? No, it's been like 30 years.
30 years,
something like that. Like
30 years
since
that crack era took over in our community.
Yeah,
yes,
because I remember, and I'm probably aging myself. I remember it's how they say 1978 AD and BC, and we say BC too, but that's before crack.
Yeah, facts.
That's before crack. I remember how it was before crack.
Facts.
So,
man. So I mean, our relationship now though is like, bro, it's
wait. No. So how was the relationship like when throughout your childhood? Like,
so at some point throughout that childhood, after her, I was taken away from her and placed from family to family until at one point my aunt.
Hold on, I just want. We're gonna have to talk to you again. Somebody else, I'm gonna have to talk to you. We got to talk to you again.
Oh, absolutely. Because
I got so many questions.
Listen, yeah. So I was kind of passed around for a little bit. Me and my other siblings. I'm the baby of 6. So I got passed around a little bit from family member to family member, and when I got passed around, it was kind of separation from me and my brothers and sisters. My auntie, who I'm grateful and I'm thankful for, she decided to kind of take me in, and
Did your mother eventually got clean?
Yeah.
Did that start a new relationship for y'all? Did that start like a new?
No, it didn't. It did not start a new relationship, and the reason it didn't start a new relationship is because I felt that my mother, she's unsure of if I remember these things that has happened as a child. So she tried her best to avoid any kind of conversations or any kind of deep conversation. Why not just
say, I mean, she could say just that she's sorry. You don't got to get into specifics. You know what I'm saying? You just like, hey,
No. no.
Sorry.
But listen, at one time I decided that I wanted to talk to her about it, and I went up to her salon, and I was, because I had kids now, and I wanted to have the better relationship, and I wanted to let this go. And I went to her shop, and I'm like, hey, I want to talk to you. And so we went to the back of her shop, and the moment I start to talk, the first thing that she says is, I'm not about to allow you to bring up my past, or I'm not about to allow you to hold anything against me, or stuff like that. So she shut the conversation down immediately. And once she showed me that it was nothing that we can talk about, that she didn't want to talk about it, I kind of slowly pulled myself away, because at this moment, you got to understand, I got kids. She didn't have a relationship with none of my kids. And still don't till today. My oldest daughter is going on 16, and I probably can count on one hand how many times they have interacted. She used to drive past my house every day to go to her shop. Never one time stopped over, never, none of that. So the relationship, I feel that she know that something, she don't know what I remember. So instead of her facing that, she rather run and not have this relationship with me. Because here's the thing, me and my brother now, we got they, and it's not even we, it's they have a little conversation, right? And they always have this conversation, and they will always say, who's mama favorite, right? And guess what? They all at the same time would say, well, We all know who mama don't like. They were all, listen, this is true story, man. I wouldn't lie to you.
Who mama don't like? Who mama don't like?
Me. they listen, no, this is, I can't make this shit up, man.
Mama don't like you.
Hey, listen, they were all
What you do to mama?
I guess because I, one thing about it is when you see somebody that has grown and prospered and so intelligent and you had no parts of that. And the only parts of him living is the parts where you was a horrible parent. Would you like that kid? With that, I mean, as a parent, you would, but looking at it from a jealous, you're supposed to,
right?
But looking from it as a parent with jealousy or envy at some point, I mean, all you never listen to me. I was living with my auntie, and her ass came to the door one time and said, "My mama."
Okay,
and she said,
I
"No."
Came.
My mama. She came to my aunt door. She was clean, and she said, "Baby, you want to come home with me?" And I was still that mama's boy at that time, so I said,
"You went."
Hell yeah, you know. And listen, it was the worst mistake of my life. I can never recall one good moment that I had with. I can't listen. I can't recall one moment, one good time that I had shared with my mama where she laughed or she made me feel like I was this loving child. I can't think of not one time, not one single moment. If you were to ask me a question and say, reflect back on the best time that you had with your mom, I couldn't even think of one. I couldn't think of not one time. I could think about, but if you turn around and say, tell me some shit that your mama did that wasn't right, I sit and be like, well, her ass used to go get Harold's chicken and I used to eat the motherfucking scraps after she was done type shit. Everything that I'm saying is facts.
Hold on, that wasn't just that.
No,
wasn't
that
just
wasn't
making
the punchline.
Oh, I thought he was just like making an excuse or something. This is how bad it was.
No. Listen.
Yeah,
that wasn't a punchline. That was actual event. Or I would have told you some shit like, oh shit, I went to prom and she gave me $7. Hey, a motherfucker be watching me right now and be like, this man is lying.
$7 for everything? Because prom is a lot. No, that was your budget.
Hey, she had it folded up too. She had it folded up too. I can't make this shit up. These are factual events. These are factual events, man. So when I say a person that asks me, would I take away anything or would I change anything that has happened to me in my life? And I would tell them 100% no, because I am proud of the man that I am today. I am proud of the trials and the tribulations that I got over. I am proud of being a man that can admit when he needed help, he got that shit. I am proud of who I am. I am proud of where I stand today. And everything, and the reason why I stand where I'm at today is because of every fucking thing that I went through. Every fucking up and down time. And it was more down than it was up. But I faced that shit and I knocked that shit out of the park every time. I'm proud of who I am. And I would not change anything about what happened in my life. I wouldn't change a thing.
You're a super cool dude.
Facts.
You're a super cool dude.
That's why I'm drinking my water. Cool
Ain't
as hell.
No question. Super cool dude.
You see how cool I'm drinking my water?
Yeah, I'm looking at mine.
Shit, that's a cool. And then the motherfucker got super cool like this.
That's bananas. Y'all see him? Happy birthday, bro.
Hey, no doubt. Listen, man, but
I think it's important that people know, who you are.
Yes, absolutely.
Where you come from.
Especially when you starting something like this.
Yeah. You want people to connect with you, and like you said, a lot of people been through some of this stuff, but don't know, not a lot of people, especially in the hood, talk about it because it's just something, keep our business. We're going in this house, stay in this house.
And that's the craziest shit to say to a kid. Because if something in this house is hurting you, how can you release that hurt if you keeping it in the house or where you were getting hurt at? You have to give a child an avenue for they can release that hurt somewhere. But if you constantly telling them what happens in this house, it stays in this house. So you mean to tell me if you steady hurting me, I can't get no help from nobody? I can't call out for no help from nobody? And I'm in pain. I'm hurting. Not even you being abusive, but mentally, you are tearing me down. Mm-hmm. Mentally, you are hurting me. Mm-hmm. So I can't go to auntie. I can't go to uncle who can possibly save me. No, you can't. Because the moment you do that, I'm going to beat your ass.
I mean, that's why I asked you earlier. I'm like, damn, you don't care
no,
the backlash.
I'm grown as hell, man. Guess what? Today I just made 37 years old.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
37 times.
And guess what?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm 37 years old, and I'll be damned if anybody is going to block me from being able to express myself. Mm-hmm. They can't do that no more. We grown. We ain't kids no more. No, you ain't going to hush me. No, this is facts. And if you hurting me, I'm going to tell you what's hurting me. We're not going to walk around in this shit in silence. And guess what? I tried to come to you and tell you. That didn't work. So guess what? Now I got to express myself in the interview. Mm-hmm. That's the way you wanted to hear about yourself? Mm. That's the way you wanted to hear about you fucking me up?
I mean, I'm just here to ask a couple of questions. I do understand where you're coming from, though.
No, but yeah.
Okay, yeah. So even in relation to your mom, how's the relationship now? Like, are y'all good now? Have you forgiven your mother for not being the greatest mom?
I've been forgave her, and at this point, it's not even about being a mother. It's about being a grandmother, because I'm past the mother's phase. I'm past that phase. I'd rather for you to be a great grandmother opposed to being a shitty mother. Mm. I'd rather for you to have a relationship with, but she don't. Man, I invited my mom out. I bought a house, my first house.
Congratulations.
Thank you. My first house here in Rockford. Me, and big up to my wife, Sierra. You watching, baby, I love you. You are amazing. You taught me what love is from a woman. You taught me how to love a woman properly. So I love you. I love you, woman. You are amazing. Every way, every shape, form, or fashion, I love you. And I promise I'll value you and treat you like the queen you is from this day and every day forward. I love you, baby. Shout out to you.
Hold on. Did you hear that? That is real tough to follow. He did, to the couple bitches I fuck with, y'all alright. Damn.
Hey.
He made everybody look bad.
But no, you gotta give, man, listen, you gotta give a flowers when it's due.
Yeah.
But yes, bro. Now the relationship, I invited her out to our housewarming when we bought our first house, and she told me that wasn't her accomplishment, and she didn't have to be happy for me buying a house.
What?
Yeah, that's what she said to me. That's exactly what she said to me. So,
but you are her accomplishment, though. You know what I'm saying?
I am.
How can you not celebrate
that? That's one of the biggest moments. And I'm the baby of the bunch. I'm the baby. Her first son to purchase a house.
Mm-hmm. Invited her out.
Come, kick your feet up. Enjoy.
Don't treat it like...
Mama,
everything is cool.
Mama, this is your house. Come out. And you tell me that. But I'm gonna tell you, when you doing right, man.
I'm sorry. That's kind of God damn.
Yeah, that's deep and that hurtful.
That's harsh.
That's harsh, man. I have 3 little ones, right? We went up to her shop. And when we went up to her shop, my 3 youngest kids, she asked me, she said, "Hey, you got your family with you?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Hey, tell them to come in." Bro, my 3 youngest kids sat at the door because they didn't know who she was. They didn't know which lady to go to inside of the shop. Their grandmother. They didn't know. They sat at the door until I came and walked them over to who she was. And still at that moment, my youngest was like, "Daddy, can we go back to the car?" But what I was saying was, when you are good, man, when you do good by people and you treat people right, the universe have a way of showing you your great rewards. And in the midst of all that I've been through, my failures, my disappointments, all of that, guess what? God was still able to look out for me and bless me.
Yeah.
And I know you can.
Yeah.
I'm just a blessed.
You lucky
brother,
to be
man.
here.
I'm definitely lucky.
You lucky
on
to be
all
here.
aspects, even on like physically.
Yeah,
Lucky.
no, that's what I'm saying. You lucky. You lucky to be here.
Absolutely.
You take life very seriously.
Absolutely. And not very seriously, but I take life now. I'm not taking it for granted because it's something for me that's out here. And this is it. This form of fools, this is it. This is going to be my way of helping, giving back, and uplifting all in one. This is it. I'm going to be able to do this from here. This is what's going to continue to enhance Andre. This is what's going to continue to enhance me.
So again, just because I know we touched on it a little bit. So what's some of the other things, or that inspire former fools, man? Like, or even just your need to speak out and to actually put it out there that you care. Because some people only care from a distance,
Listen, one thing about me, man, anything that I do, I put my all into it. Anything. I don't care. And when I come, I want that shit to be done right, correct, professional. And so when all of the pieces start coming together, when I had such an amazing person, I'm giving shout outs to my girl Carissa in the back scene again. When you got amazing people like that, Monroe.
I appreciate that.
When you have a team that comes and says, "I believe in your vision and I want to help you." And not say, "Yeah, I believe what you're saying. I want to help you, but how much you paying?" When you got people like that, that's how you know it's bigger than the dollars about the vision. And we knowing that we can touch so many people and reach so many people on this platform. So why not go for it? Why not? Former fools. I was a fool. I mean, even, listen, I'm going to tell you one of the major things about former fool. Bro, I got into a really bad car accident where it fucked me up. The truck flipped over on me, smashed me compact, 67,000 pounds on top of the car.
The car you was in.
Yes. I got a settlement. And when I got the settlement, guess what? The first thing that I do, help people. Didn't even
let's
help
back it
myself.
up. You got a settlement.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I got a settlement from the truck.
Big settlement, little settlement? Couple, I mean.
Well,
I'm just.
So here's the thing. So,
Nigga, you rich?
It was.
You rich?
It was kind of a nice amount to the fact where so this is what I did. When I got the settlement, the first thing that I did was I went and I bought me a BMW 750. You remember it. Pearl white was what I called I bought it. I bought cash out for it, right? And it was
nuts.
the dumbest. Listen, I was the
nuts.
most foolish person ever. And why would I say that? Because I went and bought a car? No, because I was foolish because I bought a $97,000 car, but pulling up to an apartment. I bought a $97,000 car and pulling up in a small apartment. That's backwards. That same money, I could have invested it, bought me a building, had me one apartment, got the first level, living in the first level, rented out the second level. But I went and I did some foolish shit, like went to the car lot and spent $97,000 on a BMW. And okay, bought the BMW. When I came,
$97,000
cash. $97,000.
Not a check, not a money order.
Cash.
Cash app.
Cash.
Bitcoin.
Cash.
Zelle.
Cash.
That car was nice though.
Cash. It was a nice feeling. But and then when I bought that car, guess what I did? I went up to U-Haul, got me one of them big ass trucks, went up to Walmart in Chicago on North Avenue right off of Cicero. Shout out to y'all Walmart because what y'all did, y'all matched me. I went and I bought all of the school supplies that they had on every shelf.
I remember that.
Listen, when I say every piece of school supply that they had inside of Walmart, I say, hey, man, you might as well go ahead and get the workers, man, because I want all of this. And then I went up to the Menards over right off of Manhattan and North Avenue, cleared theirs out. And guess what I did? Went back to my hood. Oh, nope, wait. Guess what I did? I went to my mama's shop.
Right, that's what I was gonna say. Because this first time
gave it away.
It was on Central, Madison.
On Madison and Cicero.
In Madison and Cicero. In that lot.
In that lot. I had bounce houses, food, games, money, tablets. I was giving I put on this, after all that I've been through with my mom, I put on my flyer. Sponsored by Cheryl's. I did that. Even though I had this feeling. I did that and gave all that shit away.
I remember that.
And guess what? That motherfucker, when I got my settlement check, the lady at the bank said she knew I was so nice, and she said did I mind me keeping an eye on did I mind her keeping an eye on my account? And I said yes. Bro, do you know 5 months? 5 months went by, and she hit me on the phone. Well, she asked me this question before. She said, I want you to answer a question next time I reach out to you. She said, is it lonely at the top? I didn't know what she meant. And she said, don't give me an answer right now, but when we touch bases, I want you to give me an answer. And I didn't understand what she said. So 5 months later, she calls me and she said, hey, I want to fly you out to Atlanta. I'm going to pay for this is the branch manager. Shout out to Sun Trust. Thank you. I appreciate it. You was amazing. No, seriously, true story, facts. She hit me. She said, I'm going to pay for your hotel. I'm going to pay for your flight. This is important. You need to get down here. I took her advice, goes into a room. She had these investors in there. And she said, listen, you are so kind-hearted. And remember I told you that I was going to watch your account. She said in the last 5 months, you went to $275,000 helping people. She said, how did I know? All you can see is You buying people furniture, you paying their rent, you paying their light bill. You one homeless lady that I used to walk past every day, she had a baby with her. I went and I put her in an apartment for 1 year, bought her furniture, signed off on the lease so she didn't owe anything, put credit on her light bill, gas bill, got her working at, shout out to Garrett's Popcorn. No, definitely shout out, because y'all helped me transition this woman.
Help somebody else.
So I put her up into her apartment, her and her baby. I went looking for her, put her up in her apartment, her and her baby, and live. That's what it's about with me, man. It's about helping, bro. It's about giving back. I went, and she told me, she said, baby, if you don't talk to these investors, in 2 years, you're going to be broke. You ain't going to have nothing. And I said, okay. I sat down and I talked with them. They signed up some accounts for my kids, put them in accounts where they can't touch it, and then they put me on the spending budget. And at this point, all of the phone calls and all of the people that I was now helping, I ain't hear from them no more. I went from having phone calls 24 hours out of the day to having 0 phone calls when I had to start saying, nope, I can't do it, because now I'm on a budget. Now this money has to stretch me to next month. Mm-hmm. And cause I got my light bill due. I was that person because I was always, if I got it, why wouldn't I give it? It just didn't make sense to me. So, brother, I mean, I was just that person, and I lost a lot, but I gained even more because I gained my sanity. I gained my peace. I gained, out of all that, even the phone calls that stopped, I gained my peace, brother. I was so stressed out, not knowing, like, so stressed, because every 5 minutes I was getting a phone call about somebody hurt, somebody not, not having money to financially support themselves, and I'm giving. And people wouldn't even understand that people giving people $200 here, $200 there, that shit add up before you know it. Think about it.
Yeah, small things equal big things.
It definitely do. So, I mean, but when that lady put me on that budget, the phone call stopped, I was cool with it because the stress was gone. I was carrying everybody else's burdens, trying to pay, and then the phone call stopped. Nobody really showed that they genuinely love you for you at that moment. The moment that I started to have to say no, guess what? Now, oh, you riding on the high horse. Oh, you know, and then there's rumors around the family. Oh, his ass broke. Oh, he ain't got shit. He done flew through that money. Not knowing, look at me. Don't I still look damn good?
I wish I could do the applause thing.
Don't worry about it, I got you.
Okay. You just tap it.
I just tap it.
Yeah, that was okay. Yeah. I mean, you fly, bro.
And guess what? My kids got everything that they want.
Hey, again, and I know, bro, you always been super cool, man. Like, just, bro, always super cool, even before, because I knew you prior.
Yes, absolutely.
To the
money. You did, absolutely. Mm-hmm. You knew me prior. You definitely did.
Yeah.
And I was the same guy.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something right now. This is what kind of guy this guy is that's interviewing me. Listen, I will go out of town, and tell me if I'm telling a lie. I would go out of town, and I would easily have in my crib $70,000 just laying around. I would hit him up and say, "Hey, bro, I'm finna get ready to get on this flight, head out of town.
Come watch the crib.
Come and watch the crib, the BMW outside for you if you need to go anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got weed in the dash. You know, it's weed up there you need to smoke. I got some smoke.
That's
you
true.
know what I'm saying? Hey, and goddamn it, if you need a few dollars.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, here's
Help
where
yourself.
I got it at. Go ahead, bro. You can, this true. This nothing that I'm saying is a lie. Like,
Definitely not a stingy person.
never been.
Definitely not.
Never been. If I got you with me in my heart, guess what? I promise you, if we don't eat today, tomorrow we gonna eat. When that happened to me, I came looking for you, didn't I?
You did. You did.
I came
did.
and I found you.
You did.
And when I found
My
you,
word.
what did I do? I blessed you, correct? I found you.
It was the word yeet. It wasn't even out then, but if I could go back to time travel, Marty McFly, yeet. My homie came through.
I came looking for
My
you.
homie came through
Because I'm that
Didn't have to
person.
say nothing. I ain't know nothing.
Didn't know nothing, but I can't. And here's what was crazy: when I did come back, you wasn't at the same place.
Yeah.
No more. So I had to really go look for you.
Yeah.
Like to find you and like, hey, bro, where you at? Like, no, dude, come here, bro. I got you.
Right.
Like,
Without saying it too.
Without saying it. Like, where you at? And that's the kind of person that I am.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of person that I want former fools to know that, yeah, I was a fool. I was a fool. I did fucked up shit in my life. Listen, one thing that I've done, and I gotta say this, my brother, that I came out of that fool stage. Bro, I was a womanizer. I was. I manipulate women and try to make them feel this is a moment of transparent, bro. I ain't ashamed and I ain't hiding who I was.
Go ahead.
Because guess what?
Introduce
I'm no
yourself.
longer that person no
I hear
more.
you.
I was a manipulator.
It take a lot for a person to say,
Bro,
you know,
I never had real love. I never had a woman that really loved me. So when I got that woman that really loved me, bro, we went through hell, and that's my baby. You watching? You know, CC, baby, I got you. But no, bro, like this woman had to deal with a lot of my bullshit in order for me to just really be like, damn, I'm messing up. I need to do better. I was a fool with having the best woman ever and mistreating this woman till I had to wake up and say, all right, nigga, you gonna have another nigga come and treat this woman good, and then you gonna be sent back like, damn, I had her.
hurt so bad.
That shit hurt. It hurt, bro. It hurt. Hey,
so
to think
Ooh. It's cataclysmic. Boy, when you think about somebody get your girl, somebody you love.
get your girl, nigga. Listen, I was damn near about to fight myself talking about how stupid I am, man. Yeah, and that was my foolish era. That was my fool. But now, listen, ain't nothing no other woman can give me that my beautiful woman can't. She's my one and all. Facts. And I'm going to shout her out every time I get a chance to, because without her, I guarantee we've been through some shit. You've been there.
Hey, you know, look, and it might be evident. Clearly, I'm not a professional host. This is my real life homie though.
Facts.
This my real life homie. Like I really have been there, man, through a lot. You know what I'm saying? I've been there through it. So I know you're a genuine person, and sometimes things can just be biased. You know, because of course a person is gonna say the best thing about themselves.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? So, and it's like, no, Money really one of those guys. Like he's really a good guy, and he'll put it on the platter when it really matters.
Facts.
You know what I mean? You know, like Bro, like you did for me. Happy birthday, bro. I'm sorry. Can you just one more time? one more time.
Absolutely,
One more time. Can you stand up?
absolutely.
I don't know what. Can you stand up? Oh my God,
My little jig real quick.
Claude.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. I love it though. I love
Man.
it. It's all listen, man. It's all just being good to people, man.
Bro, for you to come from, you know, the things that you come from, and just to even have a bit of sanity, bro. Like, cats are crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Just to have a bit of sanity about yourself, bro, is a big thing to admit or say to yourself, like, I need some help.
Facts. And but it works, bro. Listen, we so scared, but when you get to that place where you have gotten help and you have got inner peace, man, that nothing can disturb that inner peace that you got, all hell can be breaking loose all around you. But guess what? You still so much at peace that it don't even bother you. That's where I'm at in my life, man. If it ain't about progress and moving forward, I can't entertain the thought. Mm-hmm. Because I'm so much at peace, man. It's some people might not look at peace as being so important. It's important, man. When you get to that place in your life, I'm 37 years old, bro. I ain't got time to worry about nothing else that's interrupting my peace, man. I got a beautiful family. I got a beautiful woman, 7 kids, 7 beautiful kids. Emily,
home.
Nayara, Emery, Raziah, King Amir, AJ, Andre Jr., and Alea. Y'all know I love y'all. Y'all daddy's baby. I love y'all, and I got y'all forever. I got a beautiful family, man. And that's one thing that I don't want to do is mess it up. Mm-hmm. I want to show them the perfect image of what a man is. And it starts when you have the knowledge, because we're not born just perfect. You got to go through and experience some things to obtain the knowledge. Mm-hmm. So, bro, I'm trying to be the best image I could be for them. That's facts.
Yeah. You doing a good job, bro. You doing a good job. Okay. Man, you know what? We definitely gonna have to, either me or somebody, but we gotta talk to you some more, man.
It's gotta happen, bro. It's gonna happen. So, I mean, listen, one thing that I wanna say before we get off and get going is, y'all better be looking out for my girl Carissa, cause she finna be coming, and when she come on this Joker, listen, y'all better,
she about her business.
Hey, listen, she's about, listen, this woman is about her business, and when she get on this and be the guest, y'all don't even know what's about to happen. But y'all better wake up, cause my girl Carissa, she coming, and she coming strong, y'all. Just be checking her out, because she's an amazing person to know, amazing person to talk to. I'm talking about, I call her, and sometimes I call her with my mess at 3:00 in the morning, and she picks up. And she's there for me more than anything. And I appreciate you, Carissa. So get Carissa.
There we go. That's so dope. But look, and before it ends, just, look, tell a friend, invite somebody. It's just conversation. Former Fools Podcast it's on all platforms, right?
All platforms,
social media, and man, having that conversation, it's a fun interaction. I'm there.
And guess what, y'all? It's okay not to be okay sometimes. And when it's okay not to be okay, the most important thing is to find help so you can be okay. That's my message behind this. It's okay not to be okay. But what's more okay is for you to find the help to make sure that you get okay. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate all the birthday love, all the
Happy birthday,
Scorpios.
bro.
Yo, no doubt. All the Scorpios. Also, my engineer back scene, Yash. I appreciate you so much, my brother. Icon Studio is where it's at. If y'all want to know where it's at, come on down to Icon Studio, y'all, because he about his business and he make this shit happen. So all of this perfection that y'all see, it's because of my main man Yash and Icon Studio. So I appreciate y'all so much, and absolutely, yeah.
It stay red.
No.
It stay red.
But again, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. We on Spotify, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. So, yo, look us up, Former Food Podcast. And I want to give a round of applause and a big thank you, my last thing, for Sean Monroe for coming on out here, y'all.
I appreciate it.
My brother.
Thank you.
You are amazing. And I thank you for doing this last minute for me, my brother. And guess what? Ain't nowhere but up from here.
But up from here.
Thank y'all. Former Foods.